All right, here we go. 15 times 16. Yeah, we're doing it again. Just another way. It makes your brain bigger, stronger, if you can solve it more than one way. So here I go, area modeling this. So let's say, this, when we're looking at an area model, we're really looking at a rectangle that has dimensions 15 by 16, right? And we want to know how many squares that's going to take up. Because here I could literally draw out 16 squares up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, that worked out pretty good. Now, there's one group of 16. I'd have to do that 14 more times. No, I don't want to do that. So that's why we have open array that we're going to use, okay? So let's just keep this as 16. And then instead of taking that as a full 15, let's break it up to make it easier. So I look at this one and say, how much are you worth? You're not really 1 because you're in front, so you're actually worth 10. And then this area right here makes me really happy because it's 16 times 10 is our dimensions. And man, 16 times 1, that's 16. And we have 16 tens here. Just attach that 0, and we're at 160. But we need 15. So I need to look at this 5 also and say that 5 is worth just 5. So here, this will get me back to 15, right? So now I just need to do 16 times 5 to get this amount right here. Well, I know 16 times 10, and 5 is half of 10. So if I could just figure out what is half of 160, half of 16 is 8, attach to 0, 80. 80 and 80 will give me 160. So there we go. So now all I did here was do 10 groups of 16, right? And then I did 5 groups of 16 in my area model to give me my 15 groups of 16. So I just need to add 160 plus 80, and that gives me our fabulous 240. Now, you don't have to break the 15 up. You could decide to break the 16 up instead. So let's see what happens there. So let's see if we keep the 15 just as 15, and then we take the 16 and say, well, I'm going to break you up into, guess what? Yep, the 1 is worth 10. And this part is like awesome because we have 15 times 10. So 15 times 10, what is that? Well, 15 times 1 is 15 tens. So I attach the 0, and I'm at 150. Awesome. Now I need to get to 16. So what else do I need to add on? That's 6 to get back to 16, right? So now I need 15 times 6. So you would need to think in your head, okay, how am I going to do 15 times 6? Well, earlier in the year, you did 15 times 6 set up in the algorithm. You could do that if you want. Or you could add 15 up maybe 3 times. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I could double that to give me 90. Or over here, I go 5 times 6, that's 30. Regroup the 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 more, 9. I get 90 either way. 90. Okay, now, what did we actually do? We did 10. Let me see this in equation form. We did 10 times 15, and then we did 6 times 15 to give us our 15 times 16 rectangle. And if I add 150 plus 90, hopefully I'll get the same answer. That's where I have mathematical joy. 0, 14, 240. Math-azing. Okay, awesome. Good job. Be proud.